Hello there. Good morning. Today, my topic of presentation is the evolution of crypto in 2024 and what this may mean for possibility of 2025 and how it how the evolution is taking place. So let's just dive into the cryptocurrency world. We actually saw that 2023 was not a very good year for the crypto space in general. We saw huge scale of scams and a general downward trends to towards crypto of people. Um, 2024, starting from the very first month, was actually really positive in general. 11 ETFs were approved. What does ETF even mean? For those people who don't know, think of it like a regular stock which you can buy from the regular stock market. So what this means is actually the approval and the sentiment towards crypto was positive in general. Um, it's basically a basket of like stocks which you can buy, and it is as regulated as the regular stocks you buy in general. Every brokerage from every stock brokerage. Uh, what this meant was an increase in legitimacy, its maturity, and the demand, and especially the trust. Um, the trust significantly improved when people saw that BlackRock, Fidelity, Vanguard, ETFs for these companies who were interested in these actually got improved. What this meant was a huge, significant boost in the consumer confidence in general, and there was no more of moving into the Binance stocks and those kind of stuff where people actually lead um, to a lot of misinformation and they may get scammed. Um, so this was actually a lot of improved version of the crypto landscape. Moving on to more regulations, just going on to the news of last year, Sam Bankman-Fried, who you famously heard of, was the CEO of FTX. It was a stock exchange kind of thing, which in which he actually scammed a lot of people. A reported of $8 billion were stolen from the U.S. economy or the world economy, I should say. Um, in my opinion, it may have been more than $8 billion, to be honest, because of the sheer scale of the scam. He was actually sentenced to 25 years of prison. Um, my personal opinion is that he should have been sentenced to more amount of time in prison. And the the regulations started happening on a larger scale. Um, Elections also were a major reason in the crypto legitimacy increase. Donald Trump, who's been a massive advocate for the crypto space in general, he actually was really open about how he's going to implement more of crypto into the government level and how his government would be a really advocate of crypto in general if he was to come in administration. As of recording, he is going to um, take the place in the administration, and he actually won the election. So yeah. So in his Nashville conference of Bitcoin, 25th of July to 27th of July, he in his famous speech actually said that he was going to make USA the crypto capital of the world, which actually sends shockwaves throughout the world because the downfall of crypto, especially the consumer confidence, was at the really low. Although the ETF's approval increased the consumer confidence, but at the actual moment, in my opinion, which increased the confidence for every single person, is that when the government gets involved into legitimizing the entire thing. Um, on top of it, U.S. Treasury also gave a proper plan that they were going to actually buy 1 million bitcoins, which was huge. The 1 million Bitcoin were going to be used as a reserve currency for the USA, which this in my opinion, was the biggest news of 2024, and never in history was crypto given such an importance, and it only increased the legitimacy of the entire space in general. Um, the crypto, pro advocates for the crypto space were also seen as being really in um, positivity around the whole space. Elon Musk, who reportedly and famously quoted that he was going to use Dogecoin as a payment gateway in his Twitter app for buying subscriptions and buying a lot of stuff as well. Um, and we actually saw that on a larger scale, stocks were being bought with the help of crypto. And this was actually a huge turning moment in crypto space, especially the time period of July to October. We actually saw a great increase in the crypto bull run as well. Crypto actually skyrocketed in those 2, 3 months in that election period when Donald Trump and his pro advocates were beating the beating the trumpet all along. Um, how did actually it performed in throughout 2024 time. It actually performed significantly well, a lot higher than a lot of people may have predicted at the start of the year. Bitcoin itself increased in around 125%. Um, the XRP coins, Ethereum, Dogecoin, Solana, these all like went on a really good bull run, in my opinion. Um, the S&P 500, which we know famously is the stock market index, it was a combination of 500 US stocks, which basically tells you a whole summary of the market throughout the year. If the S&P 500 is down, the whole market is seen to be down. So it basically gives a really good representation of how the Bitcoin landscape performed in comparison to the um, S&P 500 and the stock market in general. Um, what the future may be, we have a pretty good idea of it as per now. But in my opinion, future in 2025 for the entire crypto space is largely positive. And in my personal opinion, it is no more of a sort of a scam in general because the government's getting involved in these uh, crypto bought outs. So it's not anymore of that scam which people thought it would be. 2025, I hope would be a really good year, and indicators do show that 2025 is actually going to be even massive than 2024 because Trump being at the helm of it, using cryptocurrency as the reserve currency, um, the ETFs getting approved, companies like BlackRock, who have the trust of millions of people around the world, having assets closer to trillions of dollars, they are actually going to be a massive, massive part to the maturity phase in the crypto space in general. Elon Musk also being at the helm of it only improves the things we have actually seen in 2024. So um, 2025 is even more exciting than 2024. We we just have to wait and see because nobody knows the future. But in all honesty, I do think 2025 is actually going to be even better than 2024. That was it for my presentation. All the resources I've used, the pictures will be linked at the end of the slide. And thank you.